Hello, this is your host, Ms. Avonley. I'm here to give you a few audio show notes. Since Jobie is a poet, she sometimes uses uncommon words like fully fledged, which means completely developed or established. And she also uses fledgling, which means a young bird that has just developed all its feathers and is ready to fly. Listen in to what Jobie Avonley says about herself being a fully fledged fledgling with self-doubt about leaving her nest and how she overcomes it. Now, a few more notes before we begin. Jobie sometimes talks in shorthand. Towards the beginning, she says, it feels like a downpour of doubt. And she doesn't tell you what it is. Well, she's referring to the resistance to sharing her art that she feels. Not too much later, you will hear a mouthful, Jobie says, about her conscience. And she describes it as conscience being our soul talking to us. Just thought you could use a heads up on that. There is also a historic reference to the Reformation, which started in 1517 with Martin Luther. Jobie will share a painting she made in 2017 to celebrate the 500th anniversary of the Reformation. And before she reads a poem, you'll hear more shorthand when Jobie says that her poem is about self-doubt and that love has something to do with it. Well, in full English, you might say, the love of others gives courage to fight self-doubt. Enjoy the video. Thank you. Hello, this is Jobie Avonley, and I'm here as a fully fledged fledgling artist who hesitates to get out of the nest and share her art more. I do, that's true. I'll own it for myself. And so I'm sharing with you some of the solutions I see on the horizon, and hopefully the sharing will be a benefit to you and serve as even a louder wake-up call to myself. So, it feels like a downpour of doubt, like the rain is coming and coming and coming, and it's not going to stop. So, the first thing I do when I feel that downpour of doubt is I stay inside and I stay dry. Survival. And probably I'm not going to be making any art during that time, but that's okay. Because I'm busy saving my soul, and it's our soul from which our art springs. So, while I am laying low, though, if I get a storm of self-doubt, I can take inventory, and I do from time to time, of all the art I have made, especially those that deeply represent my individual ideas or ideals. And two pieces of art come to mind. One is a painting that I call Love from Above, and the other is a poem called Shadow War Hero. And I will share these with you at the end. And I have found that being true to my conscience is my best defense against self-doubt. Our conscience knows our convictions because it is our soul talking to us. And when we are true to our conscience, it stands up for us. and tells us, no, don't doubt yourself. You and I stand together, and your honesty to your ideas and your ideals will never desert you. You can trust that. So those are the things I've learned on how to combat self-doubt. And here's the painting I made. I am not a Protestant. However, in 2017, the year of the 500th year of the Protestant Revolution, I was attending some ecumenical meetings with representatives from different Christian churches, and it was interesting. And I thought, I think I'll do a painting to celebrate the 500th year of the Reformation. And since one of the great centers of that Reformation was in Geneva, Switzerland, Geneva has a place on the painting. There's kind of a reflection here, but we'll work with it. So this is Italy's boot, generally Europe and Mediterranean here, Switzerland more or less, and Geneva. So, yeah, a light landing on earth in Geneva, the light of love, or love from above. So that was my painting that I felt courageous about making. And this poem, you'll hear me reference a friend in the poem, and that friend is Alex Cook. He is a muralist, a graphic artist, he's a musician, and he is very courageous. One of his biggest mural projects are making murals that have very positive messages on them, the main one being, you are loved. That takes courage, just to come out and tell people, you are loved. So, so this poem is about me battling self-doubt and how love has something to do with it. I'm going to get a drink of water, excuse me. Okay. Shadow War Hero. Once shadows were exciting. Dark cloud shadows with scent of coming rain. The shrinking shadow of a descending, carrying my friend plane. Fan blade shadows rotating over my summer reading. But lately, gloomy shadows have come creeping across my mental landscape. Screaming fearfully ominous lies in my face as I'm forging ahead with good projects in my embrace. Why are you doing this at all? Somebody else could do it much better than you. Your efforts for good are so small, nothing worthwhile will ever come through. I should have slammed the door in their faces. They now hover over me, a black umbrella in all places, blocking the light, suffocating what's right. Under their shadow, will I ever grow? Hello, warm friend. I feel bouncing off you, the light of what's true. Can I grow across to you? No. To be upright, I myself have to head towards the light. Thank you for your reflected light. It's given me courage to fight. I will destroy this tyrannical umbrella of lies by being wise. When they're not looking, I'll give them the boot with what's true. Why are you doing this at all? I'm doing this because of my divine call, over which you have no power at all. Somebody else could do it much better than you. There's no one who's better. What's needed is my uniqueness. But you can't understand that. You represent mass hypnosis. Your efforts for good are so small, nothing worthwhile will ever come through. My efforts are more than your unlawful lies, which are zero. My source is endless good, which ultimately rules as hero. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching The Inside Story, a look behind the art of Jobie Avonley. Jobie Avonley offers a free twice-a-month poem by email with updates on her art. You can subscribe at www.writewithvision.com. That is Jobie Avonley's website. This video was made at Avonley Art Studio, San Diego, California, the United States of America, June 2024.